Hello folks, this is not meant to be a polished video. This is meant to be an opportunity to share a hunting story with my friends. I wanted to tell the hunting story a different way. I've written stuff up. I've done some videos before. I've done some videos with some text explanations. And I thought, well, I'll just tell a people story this time and see how it goes. This is a story of a 2016 Manitoba bear hunt, and I call it the story of twos. It's kind of a crazy set of twos. It really involves two Centaur longbows, 2 trips to Stick Flingers Outfitters, stickflingers.com, highly recommended. One in 2013, one in 2016. Both nights. On the first night, I had an opportunity to shoot just a wonderful trophy bear. The bear sitting to my right here is the one I got in 2013. Here's a little clip of it. There's also a longer explanation on YouTube if you want to see it. I'll put the link in later. But as you can see, it's a beautiful bear. Well, this is the story of the 2016 bear. The 2016 bear was an amazing jet short story. Got on stand about 4 o'clock, and by 4:45, his head appeared out of a fir tree, about 20 yards to my left. Popped in as fast as I saw it, as fast as it was gone. I think the wind was swirling, and it spun around and took off. About 15 minutes later, I look over my right shoulder, and down below a little hill, about 20 yards behind me, a little more downwind this time, is obviously checking me out. But I have to tell you, it was the coolest, prettiest sight I've ever seen. Don't have any video of it because I was already a little spooked from the first time the bear came in and left, that I just didn't want to move around too much. Part of it, you'll see, is I also did this hunt sitting on the ground. So it was pretty much my first ever sitting on the ground hunt. I've turkey hunted before. What flashed across my brain was that alone is reason to rebook with this outfitter. By the way, I don't know if I said his name is Randy Derlago. He spells it Ryan, but he really likes to be called Randy, so just don't forget that. Anyways, back to the hunt. So things were all quiet. Busily watching rabbits and squirrels for a couple hours, and then about 7:15, these squirrels go crazy. Just go crazy in new ways. And as you can see from the video that's going on here, the squirrels and the bears at the bait are pretty comfortable with each other. This was a noise I'd never heard before. It sounded like two squirrels fighting. Though they do a bunch of chasing, I've never seen them really interact, and this was a noise I never heard. And as I glanced over to it, there the bear was standing there again. And again, it was just like the first encounter. It just slowly backed out and walked away. The good news is I was pretty sure that the bear was staying in the bait the whole time. It was just wanted to come into the bait. It knew I was there. It was trying to figure out, whether it was comfortable enough to come in while I was sitting there. About, oh goodness gracious, about 8:15, I see it below the hill about 30 yards walking to the west. About 15 minutes later, I see it walking to the east in the same path. And I was pretty comfortable that the bear was going to come in, but I was starting to get a little worried about daylight going away. Then about 9 o'clock, I finally see it. I can see it's coming into the bait. And as you can see, as it comes into the bait, it spends most of its time right behind this barrel. Matter of fact, the bear was probably there about 3 or 4 minutes prior to this. Eating at the barrel, but it was so close I was a little concerned about switching on the video camera. Finally tucked its head behind a tree, as you can see on the start of the video. You can barely tell there's a bear there, and I thought that was safe to turn on the camera. So I was so nervous, my knees are shaking. I just said, Dave, you got to calm down. This is such a beautiful animal. Don't screw this up. Lo and behold, these squirrels then gave me a little help right here and there, and that moved the bear. Once that bear moved, I felt like there was going to be an opportunity. I just can't thank Randy Derlago enough. Him and the crew are just fantastic. The camp and campmates were fantastic. Again, the story of two centaurs, 2 Pope young bears, 2 one-night hunts on a week-long hunt. First night kills, 2 centaur battle axes. Just a lot of great twos. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
I know it's very heavy.
Yep. Nice. Oh, is that nice?
That's a fat bear. Flip him over on his belly? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna flip him right around. Take pictures from that side. You're not staring into the sun. I'll bring the rear end this way.
Just spin him.
Thank you.
Pull.
Get his back in the hole there, or what?
Yeah. Don't make him too wet to get too heavy.
Yeah.
Well, here we are at Stick Flingers. I'm here with guide Mike and Cole Parker, and I've been here for 2 hunts, and I've only hunted 2 nights. Last time I took a really nice black Pope and Young, and I think this time I've got a really super color plays Pope and Young. That's just quite remarkable. It's just a great place, great people.
Yeah, whatever, as long as we got some room to work there.